I would like to preface this vlog by saying that no AI is used in the editing, making, scripting, or anything in this video. This is 100% human made, authentic content. So if you'd like to support me, keep watching, leave a like and subscribe, and comment down below. So I spent many years doing just this, traveling back and forth from one place to the other, and I always find some beauty in my travels by bus because it always gives me time to think. There were times when I was a student at uni where my basically my back and forth travels between uni and home were the only moment I got to just breathe in and out and have a break from the running around chasing classes in classrooms and doing homework and working on the computer for tests, exams, or presentations. It was the only time for some space to think, sometimes falling asleep and just, you know, having a break from everything that was just happening all around me. And, just looking out the window and staring into space, it just sometimes feels like the only break you get from the world, or that I've got from the world at that point. And it's still one of the moments where I tend to sit back and reflect. And looking back now that I'm living such a different life, I am very grateful for using my time in reflection on public transport like this, especially longer trips like the one I did here, from Aveiro to my home city. And, it is much different coming back now because I'm living my own life. But every time I come back to see my parents, it almost feels like I turn into a little girl again. That I think there's a lot of beauty in finding your own way in the world, but coming back to your family and your origins and just seeing that, there's still beautiful things that you've left behind that will never leave you. And that's pretty much how I feel. I'm not gonna lie, sometimes I also take these breaks to run away from exhaustion because I am someone who likes to keep busy and likes to work, and I teach, so it's a very social interaction driven profession. But it is wonderful to also have time to disconnect and just sit back and think. And of course, I would like to use my vlogs also as a form of reflection. Okay, so I'm in a slightly different environment from where I usually am. And, I think on this second vlog, I'm gonna include some videos of me speaking directly to the camera and some videos of me just living life, going through the things that I go through on the everyday basis. I am on a little, well, I'm not on a break, quite literally, not really on vacation, but I kind of am. It's kind of weird. As a teacher, I like to have a more, let's say, non-conventional sort of work environment. I like to be able to work from where I am. So I came to see my parents. That's why my background is going to be different every time I am somewhere else. Not that you would know that or anyone would know that, but I'm just going to say that. It's quite pretty in here. The weather is absolutely hell on earth because it's really warm. And thankfully today it's a little less extreme, but it's still very warm. Yeah, so there's that. What else can I say? Yeah, I'm just looking through my computer to see what I have to do, what do I want to do, what tasks do I have to work out, and just organizing myself for what it is that I need to do. And that's pretty much it. And yeah, so I'm gonna be working. Okay.